standing back in case it explodes. I don't want to get my head sliced off. It's been a really long time since I have done a kitchen experiment. I think the last one I did was that cabbage turkey, like in 2018, that I was super skeptical about, but it turned out really good. But today, I've been craving cookies, and especially chocolate chip cookies. So we're gonna figure out which egg is the best, like which vegan egg replacement makes for the best vegan chocolate chip cookies. So we're gonna start with the same exact recipe for every single one of these cookies. We're doing 3 different ones, but the only thing we're gonna change is the egg substitute. Let's get started with these 3 different chocolate chip cookies. We're gonna do the flax egg first. Now the flax egg is what I use for most of my baking, but if you want something that's really gelatinous like an egg, then flaxseed is your friend. We're gonna measure out the equivalent of 1 egg, and that's 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and I grind this at home and mix that with 2 tablespoons of water and let that rest for about 5 minutes, and that will allow it to get thick and gelatinous, and then we'll be able to use it as our vegan flax egg. So let's do 50 grams of sugar. We're gonna cream our sugars with the coconut oil, 55 grams of brown sugar. Goopy! That's the exact texture you need. Nice and goopy. It is really like an egg, isn't it? I'm wondering what my final cookie dough is going to be like. It's going to be really dry. It's obviously not going to be overly wet. Right now I have a consistency, or if I was to make a pie crust, it looks like a pie crust. Let me see if I use my hands. I think we could use a little bit more liquid. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's add a little bit of oat milk, a tablespoon. Oh yeah, this is better. Okay, 1 tablespoon. Seems good. Huh? Wait, what? It said 61 and now it's at 55. Okay, take out 1, take out 2. You know what to do. Maybe take out 3. Take out 3. All right, let's add those in. Now we are gonna move on to our next one. I think it's the most exciting because it's the weirdest, the Aquafaba. If you don't know what Aquafaba is, it's actually the liquid that comes out of a can of chickpeas. We're gonna measure out our Aquafaba and our coconut oil, or coconut milk right now. For the Aquafaba, I'm gonna be doing 2 tablespoons, yeah? It smells like beans. And I'm just gonna tell you now, it doesn't smell like beans anymore, so if you were concerned about that, don't worry. This looks good. Oop, put that back. So I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator to let it chill for half an hour, and we'll move on to our next batch. Lastly, let's try our oat milk cookies. For the oat milk, I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons. I'm feeling like, because we did 3 tablespoons of the Aquafaba coconut milk combination. It was a nice texture. We'll see. If I need more, I'll add more, right? We'll see. Ooh, one thing that I should have thought of is maybe to have warmed that oat milk or have it at room temperature, because it's going in with the coconut oil. You know coconut oil. It hardens really, really quickly. This is, I'm not supposed to do this, but this is just ceramic. There's no metal in here. Okay, this is ceramic, so let me stick it in the microwave real quick. Good thing we're using the ceramic one. I'm standing back in case it explodes. I don't want to get my head sliced off. Now we're back in business. It's liquefied again. Well, sort of. Actually, the bottom is still, this reminds me of skiing. And then the slope is really icy. That's basically how this is. This one looks to me like the most like a regular cookie dough batter. It's not that dry. It's not dry at all. Once it comes out of the refrigerator after it's chilled, I think it'll be like really nice and perfect, easy to scoop texture. So we'll see. Let's put you in the fridge. You know what, I've changed my mind. We're gonna, have dinner, go to sleep, get our energy back up. And I'm gonna let those cookies chill overnight. All three, okay, so tomorrow, they're all still gonna start at the same place. And then we'll bake them tomorrow and we'll figure out which one is the best. So I'll see you tomorrow. We're back, day 2 of our cookies. I just took these out of the refrigerator, so they're nice and cold still. I can tell that they are all quite different. We have the Aquafaba one, the Oat Milk one, and the Flax one. And the texture, like at first I couldn't tell the difference really between the Oat Milk and the Aquafaba, but honestly I do now. The Oat Milk is just more moist, but we still are betting on the Aquafaba, so we'll see which one turns out best. Let's do the Flax one first. Six cookies, flaxseed egg, looking pretty sandy. That's my initial report. And I don't have that much faith in them, but I'm hoping they'll surprise me. So let's stick these in the oven. Good luck. See you soon. See what happens. So these don't look that right, but I think they're gonna be tasty. Like, I really do. They look pretty cakey, but I don't know. They also, at the same time, seem really gooey. Obviously, I could have fit the whole entire batch of dough on this tray because they did not expand very much. Here's the one with the most potential right there. So the next one we're gonna try is I don't remember the order we did it in, but I'm eager to try the Aquafaba one. So let's do that one. This is the one that we think we're gonna have the most success with, right? So my batter, this batter is really hard. This is really surprisingly hard, because remember how smooth it was and this has been sitting, I took this batter out a good half an hour ago, but it's still very hard. Okay, girl, we have faith in you. Go and be fabulous. Oven. These are not at all like they're supposed to be on that website. Those are much more like they're supposed to be on the website. Let's give them 5 minutes to rest, do their thing before we transfer them. And then the oat milk ones will be last. All right, so they have changed in appearance just ever so slightly, and they do look a little bit better now. These look cakier. I'm not like a cakey cookie person, but I think they're gonna be pretty good. I'm so like upside down now. Like I don't know what's up, what's down, because I really thought those are gonna be the best, and I really thought the flax were just like trash. But it turns out it's looking topsy-turvy now. So let's try our third. This batter is hard. I feel like this batter is harder than the Aquafaba. So the ones with the most liquid, they chilled the hardest. I guess that's not a surprise. All right, oat milk. Let's see how you do in the oven. Okay, bye-bye. All right, now is the moment of truth. These looked pretty much the same, but to me these look even cakier. than the Aquafaba ones. So we went from like, the flax, like right now especially, they're looking like really good actually. So I'm surprised, but we'll let these sit. I think we have a winner. I have my tea and it's time to taste some cookies. I'm gonna start, of course, with the flax one. But we have a little gooey in the center, you know? Nice melted chocolate chip. This is really good. I gotta be discerning though. I'm really surprised. It's nice and gooey on the inside still, but obviously nice and baked through. The texture is good. It's got like a nice crispy-ish bottom. Should we move on though to our Aquafaba? I read that the Aquafaba was especially going to allow them to be nice and chewy. Let's give this one a try. Okay. It looks good too. It's like stuck to the top of my mouth. Flavor is good. I mean, the flavor's gonna be good for all of them, but these are really good too though. They're like a little bit more, I mean, I don't even know. They are good, but I think they're just like denser. Surprisingly, they're just denser. You know what I like more about the flaxseed one though? It has more just like structure and body than this one. And I'm trying to determine the difference in appearance between the oat milk ones and these Aquafaba ones. Okay, let's try it. These are still a little warm. That one is nice. That one is lighter, fluffier. Generally the flavor is the exact same for all three of them. But like I said, this one is lighter and cakier. We thought maybe that one was gonna spread out because it had so much oat milk in it. But actually, you know, it's still basically a cookie ball. Y'all, these look the best. They have the best texture, the flaxseed ones. I think the flax won. I don't know. The flax is our winner. I'm sorry guys. They did a good job. None of them spread really well. But in the end, the best looking, the best texture, it's the flax. It tastes delicious. All right, so I think we know who our winner is. It's definitely the flax cookies. Let me know what you guys' favorite chocolate chip recipe is. Vegan, of course, and also let me know what your favorite egg substitute for baking is, especially baking cookies. And if you wanna see more silly, informal, unprofessional cooking experiments, let me know, and let me know what you want to see me play around in the kitchen with. Maybe we can do some like veganizing things that I've never done before. I don't know, it's fun. It's fun for me, so send me your ideas. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, bye.